Hello, everybody. We are August 25th. This is going to be your weekly energy forecast until the very end of the month, so until August 31st. We are the very last week of August. Can you believe it, Sophie, already?
No,
How are you doing, Sophie?
I'm good, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing well, and I can't wait to see what the cards have to say because I think this is going to be a very interesting week. Venus is making full of aspects and is entering into a brand new sign, into the sign of Leo. So I love the energy of Venus and Leo. So I think it's going to be a very Venusian week. Let's start with the cards, shall we?
Yes.
So, what do they have in store for this week for us?
Okay, let's see what we have. We have the card of trees. So this is the card of maturity, health, and ancestors, basically your roots. We have ending, loss, and mourning. Interesting. You seem to say yes, yes, yes.
Well, it's making beautiful aspects, but also we have a Venus opposition Pluto, which can be, yes, exactly. Which can be makeup breakups, but also can be some intense energy with Venus because Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth. So when they are opposed, it can be very passionate, but also it can be some form of transformation regarding money or love.
Yeah, so I make it or break it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles with the card of the health, maturity, and ancestors. We have Tomb, so the card of ending, loss, and mourning with the card of the Magician. And we have the card of the Queen of Cups with the card of the Meeting, which is the Venus energy. It says first impression, spark, and excitement. So basically, this is a week where the most let's say the people who are going to thrive the most and receive the most blessings are going to be the one that are doing the work on themselves individually. Okay, so not with business or romantic partners or group, but really alone in their own practice, in their own energy. You need to have your root chakra extremely stable on your own to have the best out of this week. So it may show where there is power struggle. It may show where there is things that are needed to go, so you are free from any type of power over you, basically, because this is, you need to have your own stand, your own energy, your own base. Then we have in the middle, we have the ending, loss, and mourning with the card of the Magician. So with this, I would say that your higher self is going to guide you. And I would say that this is a week where, yes, we have the Magician, where you can absolutely have vision of what you want to create, but you need to not think about short term, but the longer term. So keep in mind your long-term goal in mind, because this is what is important to manifest, not the short-time goal. We have some spark. If you are in a romantic connection that is meant to be lasting, or if you're single, if you want to meet someone, this is going to be a very powerful moment of connection, of love. And it could be also simply loving your own life, loving your own environment, your own. It doesn't have to be romantic love, but it can be romantic love. So overall, I feel that this is an energy of the week that is very big and exhausting at time. So make sure that you are recharging. Make sure that you walk in nature, that you eat a lot of things that are recharging you. Make sure that you do your work and you spend time, a little bit of time alone, not all week, because obviously you're going to have lovely Venus energy, so we want to benefit from it. But make sure that you have some time also alone, that you review your own priorities before someone is entering your life, or to review if this person that you are with is matching your own priorities, because that is what is going to be basically depending on if someone is staying or showing up in your life. It's if they match your own goal, what you have in mind for the future. Otherwise, if they stay in your way, if anything is in your way, money wise, or you mentioned that Venus is money also, so that's why I include money. So anything that is in the way for your career, your money, or your romantic life is going to go away if they are in the way. So I think it could be a little bit exciting and exhausting in the same time, but what a ride.
What a ride. I love it. And yeah, Venus is also about self-love. So you did mention a lot about self-love. And also it rules art and beauty. And I think we're going to feel very inspired, especially if you are a creative person this week, or an artist in any kind of way. I think you're going to be very, very inspired. And right before we dive into the astrology, quick announcement here. So there are still a few days left to take advantage of the promo launch discount code, which is Astro10. And that is expiring this Sunday. So at the end of this week on the 31st. So still a few days left. And this is a beautiful workshop that I put together for you guys to understand more about your life mission and the placement of your nodes in your birth chart, to uncover about like what is it that you came here to do in this lifetime. So there are such important knowledge that is held with the nodes in your birth chart. So you don't need to know much about astrology to be taking this workshop. It's going to be basically your north node, your south node, and what sign they are and what house. And then I'm going to give you a beautiful reading story. And I think it's going to help a lot of you understand what's the next step of your life mission. Also, if you have planets near your north node, your south node, and how it's going to influence the next step of your life mission. So I think this is very much guided, that I was guided to put that on the Academy now, because we have also eclipse season, which is also a new moon and a full moon happening near the node. So it's very fated energy. It's very destined energy. So it's the universe pushing us in the right direction to unblock some things and do things that we've never experienced before in past lives. So I'm super excited about this workshop. Join me. I think it's going to be so much fun. And again, the code is available until the end of the week, and I'll put the link down below in the description box. Okay, so let's talk about astrology a little bit. So this week, I love the week. So first we have Venus that enters the sign of Leo today. So on Monday at the very beginning of the week. And I think this is very interesting because we're going to have Venus in Leo almost all of Virgo season. So although usually Virgo season is much more, let's say, mental, it's more about like grounded stuff, having a routine, checklist, to-do list, responsibilities, work, all that stuff, which is not usually super exciting. We have Venus in the sign of Leo, which is making things a little bit more exciting with love, with romance, and you got a lot of those cards here. So it begins this also parallel season of Venus in Leo, the almost entirety of Virgo season. So it's like we're, I think, adding more of this Venusian fun, joy, love energy to our day-to-day lives, which is Virgo. We've had Mercury go retrograde also in the same sign of Leo recently. And it taught us to channel and experience more of the frequency of love. So now we have more answers about how to do that. What is it looking like for you specifically to add more love, joy, beauty to your life? And this is what we're going to try to do on a day-to-day basis this week. So now I think it's going to help us infuse more beauty, abundance, even and love to our day-to-day lives. And we're going to infuse more creativity, creative expression, beauty, art, romance, love, money, financial abundance, divine feminine energy. We're going to be dancing, singing, creating even more. So this is all the energy of Venus in the sign of Leo, which I love. And it's starting today. So very fun. And then on the next day, Venus is making very positive aspects rather, to Uranus and Neptune. So we're going to have downloads, ideas, especially surrounding how can we make a space more beautiful ourselves, to do, let's say, to change some stuff with Uranus, but also having divine inspiration. It's a great energy for artists, creators, lovers. So also we can expect beautiful Venusian surprises with that sextile to Uranus. And then it's what also you were picking up in the cards, the Venus-Pluto opposition, which is the only, let's say, harder, tougher alignment that we have this week. And I put here a lightning bolt. And of course, it's not just on the day, but it peaks on Wednesday this week. So we could have either lots of passion, because when Venus and Pluto meet together, it's like this karmic energy, karmic connection, this passion, this intensity can be very positive too. But also there could be potential conflicts regarding love, money. Especially, it could be exposing secrets in love and in money. And there could be power struggle as well. And then the next day, we have a very important event that is peaking, coming to an exact sextile between Uranus and Neptune. So this is going to be an aspect that we're going to be living for the next 3 or 4 years ahead. So it's not just on this day, but it's exact on Thursday, which is a very beautiful aspect. Again, for getting divine inspiration, divine downloads. Again, a very, very positive energy for creators, for artists, for creative people. So I think this week, if you're an artist or a creator, you're going to get many, many inspiration nudges from the divine, from your team. So take time to channel, take time to be in that creative space. You're going to receive many, many innovative ideas, creative sparks. And also for psychic people and people who have psychic abilities, there's a very high potential that with Thursday and beyond for the next 3-4 years, it really heighten our psychic abilities and telepathic abilities as well. So a very exciting week ahead. And then next week, we're going to be diving into officially eclipse season. So really take advantage of this week. Be inspired, add more beauty, love to your life. And Sophie, what do we have here for our amazing like-minded soul who are watching us for the consultations?
So you have the 1-hour tarot reading. You also have the 1-hour past life reading. And on the screen, we can also see that there is a 30 minutes per record. So you send me your questions and I send you a private link to the video that I have made specifically for your questions, just for you, that you can rewatch and rewatch as long as you want it. So this is all with the coupon code Jupiter for 10% off.
And the link will be down below if you'd like to book with Sophie. And hurry up because she's very popular, especially during eclipse season. So this is the perfect week to do so. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us. Do make sure you like this video if you appreciated the content. Thank you for everybody who supports us, supports the channel. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. And have a wonderful week. We'll see you very soon. Bye, everyone.